Hello and welcome to a gameplay for all seasons. On today's video we're talking about Victor Rookwood, the in inverted commas villain that we've met in the 14-minute gameplay trailer. Now before we dive right into this video, I'd like you to put in the comments any questions you have about Hogwarts Legacy that you think would be interesting to discuss on this channel. Put them in the comments, I'll go through them, pick some, and in a video or two we can go through your questions and at least my take on those. If you want to look out for that video, and in fact all of the videos where we're talking about Hogwarts Legacy, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's talk about Victor. So Victor Rookwood then. What do we know about him? Well, we know he's a dark wizard, we know what he looks like, he's in the trailer, who has some sort of alliance with the goblin Ramrock. Now, why do I say some sort of alliance? Well, I say that because they don't seem particularly friendly with each other. So it seems to me to be somewhat of an uneasy alliance. Now, I've seen it written that he is the leader of his faction and he's the main villain in the game. However, I definitely don't think we can say that just yet. Personally, I find it very hard to believe already they've revealed to us the ultimate villain who's pulling all the strings in the game. I think more likely he's some sort of underboss who we meet towards the beginning of the game before the full plot unravels and shows itself to us. Now, I also wonder if he's going to be a slightly more complex character, and I kind of expect his personality to be more nuanced. I mentioned that uneasy alliance with the goblins. I wonder if we get all the way through the game with that alliance still being intact. I think potentially we won't. Now, one of the most interesting things about Victor Rookwood is his surname. And the reason for that is he is not the first Rookwood we have met in the Wizarding world. There was, in fact, in Harry's time, we had Augustus Rookwood. And he actually played quite a big part of the Wizarding world story we know so far. He was Death Eater and a spy in the Department of Mysteries during the First Wizarding War, which potentially, if the developers want to turn things on its head here, Augustus Rookwood was a spy. Maybe Victor is going to be a spy and not that evil after all. But he was arrested and imprisoned in Azkaban, but he escaped during the mass breakout in 1996 when Bellatrix escaped. And then he went straight back to being a Death Eater. Now, he fought both at the Battle of the Department of Mysteries and also at the Battle of Hogwarts as well. So a character who did quite a lot. Do we know for a fact they're related? No, we don't. But as we saw with Poppy Sweeting, as we saw with Sebastian Sallow, they are not the only characters with their name. And we know there's a big connection with families in the Wizarding world. And considering the type of character that Augustus was, I think potentially there is a connection between them. Let me know your thoughts on Victor Rookwood. Anything else, as I say, any questions, put them in the comments. Like this video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.